If you have diabetes, summer lunches can feel like a minefield of carbs and sugar, leaving you stuck with boring salads or sad sandwiches. But these 18 recipes prove that eating for stable blood sugar doesn't mean giving up flavor, texture, or that satisfying summer feeling. One secret trick here uses a simple pantry swap to make a classic creamy pasta dish without the blood sugar spike. Keep watching because you will want to save this whole collection for the warm months ahead. From backyard barbecues to lazy weeknight dinners, these ideas make sure everyone at the table can enjoy the same meal together. Imagine a crunchy, tangy slaw, a fluffy and savory protein wrap, or a rich, cool dessert that feels like a real treat. You are about to discover how easy it can be to turn wholesome ingredients into lunches you actually crave. So let's dive right into this recipe lineup that will change the way you think about diabetic-friendly eating this summer. Let's kick things off with a grilled chicken and avocado salad that feels more like a treat than a healthy chore. This dish is perfect for summer because it's light, refreshing, and packed with protein to keep your blood sugar steady. You just grill up some seasoned chicken breasts until they're juicy and slightly charred, then slice them over a bed of crisp romaine. Toss in creamy avocado chunks, cherry tomatoes, and a handful of crunchy cucumber for texture. A simple lime and olive oil dressing ties everything together without any added sugar. If you want to switch it up, try swapping the chicken for grilled shrimp or tofu for a different protein boost. You'll feel full and satisfied without that heavy, sluggish feeling after lunch. And once you've got that fresh salad down, you'll be ready for another cool and crunchy idea. Next up is a zucchini noodle pesto bowl that's so good you will not miss the pasta one bit. It's a fantastic low-carb option that still feels indulgent, especially on a hot afternoon. You spiralize fresh zucchini into long noodles, then lightly salt them for just a couple minutes so they stay tender. Toss those noodles with a homemade pesto made from basil, garlic, pine nuts, and a good glug of olive oil. Top it all off with some cherry tomatoes sliced in half and a sprinkle of Parmesan cheese for that salty finish. For a dairy-free version, you can use nutritional yeast or skip the cheese entirely. The best part is how light and herbaceous this bowl tastes, like a garden in every bite. Once you've enjoyed that fresh pesto flavor, you'll be curious about another veggie-packed lunch that feels just as bright. These turkey and spinach stuffed bell peppers are hearty enough to be a meal on their own, but still summery because they're baked with minimal oil. They work perfectly for diabetic-friendly lunches because lean turkey keeps things low in fat while bell peppers add natural sweetness without spiking sugar. You cook ground turkey with garlic and onion, then mix in chopped spinach and a little cooked quinoa for fiber. Stuff the mixture into halved bell peppers, top with a spoonful of tomato sauce, and bake until the peppers are tender. The kitchen smells amazing while they cook, like a cozy summer evening. Feel free to use ground chicken or lentils instead of turkey for a different twist. Each pepper is like a little pocket of savory goodness that keeps you full for hours. After that warm, comforting bite, you'll be ready for a chilled lunch that requires zero oven time. You're watching a full roundup of diabetic-friendly lunches that are perfect for hot summer days. Which one of these dishes caught your eye first? Drop a comment below and let me know your favorite. I read every single reply and love hearing what you try. Liking this video helps more people find these meal ideas too. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button so you don't miss the next recipe collection. Stick around because there are plenty more delicious ideas coming up. Thanks for being here and happy cooking. For a no-cook option, try these Greek yogurt chicken salad lettuce wraps that come together in minutes. They're ideal for summer because you can prep them ahead and eat them cold or at room temp without any fuss. Shred some leftover rotisserie chicken and mix it with plain Greek yogurt, a squeeze of lemon, and a pinch of salt and pepper. Add diced celery, red grapes cut in half, and a few chopped walnuts for crunch and a touch of sweetness. Spoon that creamy mixture into large butter lettuce leaves, then fold them up like little tacos. To keep it totally sugar-free, swap the grapes for diced cucumber or a few blueberries instead. The cool crunch of the lettuce paired with the creamy tangy chicken is honestly addictive. Once you've wrapped up that easy lunch, you'll want to see how a warm, savory bowl can also be summer-friendly. This chickpea and cucumber tomato bowl is as simple as it gets, but it tastes like something you'd order at a Mediterranean cafe. It's loaded with fiber and plant-based proteins, so it helps keep your energy steady all afternoon. Just rinse a can of chickpeas, then toss them with chopped cucumbers, cherry tomatoes, red onion, and a handful of fresh parsley. Whisk together olive oil, red wine vinegar, a pinch of oregano, and some black pepper for a bright dressing. Pour that over the bowl and give everything a good stir so all the flavors get friendly. You can add crumbled feta cheese or a few Kalamata olives for an extra burst of savory flavor. Every forkful is crisp, tangy, and so satisfying that you will not even miss the bread. After that light, zesty bowl, you're about to see a lunch that feels like a total summer indulgence. Last up for now is a cauliflower rice stir-fry with shrimp that brings all the takeout vibes without the hidden sugars. This dish works great for diabetic-friendly eating because cauliflower rice is low in carbs and high in volume, so you get a big bowl for fewer calories. You salt some shrimp with garlic and ginger until pink, then set them aside while you cook the cauliflower rice in the same pan. Add in diced bell peppers, snap peas, and a splash of low-sodium soy sauce or coconut aminos for that savory umami. Toss the shrimp back in, sprinkle with green onions, and give it one final stir to warm everything through. For a vegetarian version, you can swap the shrimp for scrambled eggs or extra tofu. It's quick, colorful, and tastes like you ordered it from your favorite spot. And with that bold, sizzling bowl in mind, you're ready to see even more summer lunch ideas that make healthy eating feel effortless. Next up, we've got salmon lettuce cups with a creamy dill sauce that's going to feel like a little restaurant treat at home. This dish works perfectly for a diabetic-friendly lunch because the salmon is packed with omega-3s and protein, while the lettuce keeps everything light and refreshing. You'll flake some cooked salmon, mix it with a simple blend of Greek yogurt, fresh dill, and a squeeze of lemon, then pile it into crisp butter lettuce leaves. It comes together in minutes, especially if you use leftover or canned salmon, so there's no fussing over a hot stove. For a little crunch, you can toss in some chopped cucumber or red onion right into the mixture before spooning it into the cups. If dairy is a concern, swap the Greek yogurt for a dairy-free alternative and it'll still be just as creamy and tangy. Each bite feels cool, satisfying, and bright, making it the kind of lunch you actually look forward to on a warm afternoon. And if you love that fresh handheld style, you're going to be all in for what comes next. Let's move right into a bowl of lentil and vegetable soup that's hearty enough to keep you full but light enough for summer. Lentils are a fantastic choice for managing blood sugar because they're rich in fiber and plant-based protein, which helps slow down digestion. You'll start by sautéing onion, garlic, and carrots in a little olive oil, then add in some diced tomatoes, vegetable broth, and rinsed lentils. Let it simmer until the lentils are tender, then stir in some chopped zucchini or spinach right at the end for extra color and nutrients. The beauty of this soup is that it's completely flexible. Use whatever vegetables are hanging out in your fridge. To keep it low sodium, go for no salt added broth and season generously with herbs like thyme or oregano. It's one of those meals that tastes even better the next day, making it perfect for meal prep lunches all week long. Now, if you're in the mood for something a little more handheld, the next dish will hit that spot. This list of summer lunches is just a small taste of what you'll find on our website. Head over to www.healthybitestribe.com for even more recipe ideas. There you can use our AI recipe generator to create meals that fit your exact dietary needs. The built-in meal planner helps you organize your week with these dishes. You can also save your favorite recipes and share them with family and friends. It's all designed to make eating well a little easier and a lot more enjoyable. Whether you're cooking for diabetes, allergies, or just healthier habits, you'll find support there. Check it out anytime you need fresh inspiration for lunch or any meal. This next one is a total crowd pleaser. Avocado egg salad boats, where the avocado acts as both the bowl and part of the filling. Eggs are a classic low-carb protein source, and when paired with creamy avocado, you get a lunch that's both satisfying and blood sugar friendly. You'll mash up a ripe avocado, then fold in some chopped hard-boiled eggs, a little mustard, and a dash of paprika for warmth. Instead of serving it on bread, you'll scoop the mixture right back into the avocado halves, creating a natural little boat. You can even add a sprinkle of everything bagel seasoning or some fresh chives on top for extra flavor and crunch. If you're watching your egg intake, swap one of the eggs for some finely diced celery or bell pepper to keep the texture light. It's creamy, tangy, and ridiculously easy, the kind of lunch that feels like a treat but takes almost no effort. Stick around because the next dish is going to bring even more color to your plate. Alright, let's fire up the grill or a grill pan for these shrimp and veggie skewers, served with a cool herby tzatziki sauce. Shrimp cooks in just a couple of minutes, making this a fast option that's naturally low in carbs and high in protein, perfect for keeping energy steady. You'll thread large shrimp onto skewers alternating with chunks of zucchini, bell pepper, and red onion, then brush everything with a little olive oil and lemon. A quick sear on high heat gives them beautiful char marks and locks in all the flavor without needing any heavy marinades. For the tzatziki, just stir together Greek yogurt, grated cucumber, garlic, and a bit of fresh dill or mint. If you can't have dairy, a simple lemon herb vinaigrette works beautifully as a dipping sauce instead. These skewers are fun to eat, super customizable, and they make a regular lunch feel like a backyard barbecue. And speaking of light and fresh, let's keep that momentum going with the next dish. For a veggie-packed option that still feels hearty, try stuffed portobello mushrooms filled with spinach, feta, and a touch of garlic. Portobellos have a meaty texture and are very low in carbs, so they're a great foundation for a satisfying diabetic-friendly lunch. You'll scrape out the gills, then pile on a mixture of sautéed spinach, crumbled feta, and a sprinkle of red pepper flakes if you like a little heat. Bake them until the mushrooms are tender and the filling gets slightly golden on top. It takes less than 20 minutes from start to finish. For extra protein, you can add some cooked ground turkey or chopped walnuts right into the spinach mixture before stuffing. If you're avoiding dairy, use a plant-based feta or skip the cheese and add a spoonful of pesto for richness. Each bite is savory, juicy, and full of depth, so you will not miss the bread or grains at all. Now, let's shift gears for the last dish in this section, something cool and surprising that you'll want to make on repeat. To round out this lineup, here's a chilled cucumber avocado soup that's like a refreshing summer drink you can eat with a spoon. It's completely no-cook, which is ideal for hot days, and the healthy fats from the avocado and hydrating cucumber help keep blood sugar steady. You'll simply blend together cucumber, ripe avocado, plain Greek yogurt, a little garlic, and a splash of lime juice until smooth and creamy. Thin it out with some cold water or vegetable broth to reach your preferred consistency, then season with salt and pepper. A few ice cubes blended in make it extra cool and frothy without watering down the flavor. For a dairy-free version, swap the yogurt for unsweetened coconut milk or a dollop of silken tofu for creaminess. This soup is surprisingly filling in a light way, and it's the perfect choice when you want something refreshing but still nourishing. Next up, we'll wrap things up with a few final ideas to keep your summer lunches exciting and blood sugar friendly all season long. For a hearty, plant-based lunch that feels completely satisfying, try these grilled eggplant and hummus lettuce wraps. They're perfect for summer because the smoky grilled eggplant pairs so well with cool, creamy hummus and crisp lettuce leaves. You just slice the eggplant into thick rounds, brush them with a little olive oil, and grill until tender and charred. Let them cool slightly, then spread a generous layer of your favorite hummus onto large, sturdy lettuce leaves like romaine or butter lettuce. Add the grilled eggplant, maybe some sliced cucumber or red onion, and roll them up like a wrap. If you want extra protein, you can toss in some cooked chickpeas or a few crumbles of feta cheese. These wraps feel fresh and fun, and the combination of textures makes you forget you're eating something so good for you. Another warm weather favorite that's just as easy and packed with flavor is coming up next. You're not alone in cooking for special dietary needs. There's a whole community out there. On our website at www.healthybitestribe.com, you can connect with others who get it. People share their own swaps, ask questions, and cheer each other on in the community chat. It's a warm, encouraging space where you can find new ideas and real support. If these diabetic-friendly lunches spoke to you, imagine what a whole group of like-minded cooks can offer. Come say hi, introduce yourself, and let's keep making delicious meals that work for us. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel so you stay in the loop. Together we'll make healthy eating feel simple, fun, and full of flavor. If you're craving noodles on a hot day, this cold soba noodle salad with edamame and a nutty sesame dressing is a total game changer. It works wonderfully for a diabetic-friendly lunch because the soba noodles are made from buckwheat, which has a lower glycemic impact than regular pasta. You simply cook the soba noodles according to the package, rinse them under cold water, and toss them with steamed edamame, shredded carrots, and thinly sliced scallions. For the dressing, whisk together some tahini or peanut butter with rice vinegar, a touch of soy sauce, and a little ginger. Pour it over the noodles and veggies, then top with sesame seeds and a squeeze of lime for brightness. You can easily swap the edamame for grilled chicken strips or tofu to keep the protein high and the carbs low. This salad is wonderfully refreshing and makes you feel like you're enjoying takeout without any of the sugar or heavy sauces. Let's keep the cool, crunchy vibes going with another simple yet satisfying option. For a lunch that comes together in 5 minutes flat, these turkey and avocado roll-ups are a total lifesaver. They're ideal for summer because they require no cooking and stay fresh even when packed for a picnic or office lunch. Just take a few slices of lean turkey breast, lay them flat, and spread a thin layer of mashed avocado right down the middle. Add a few strips of red bell pepper and maybe a sprinkle of everything bagel seasoning for extra flavor. Roll them up tightly, and you can eat them as is or secure them with toothpicks for easy grabbing. If you want a dairy-free option, skip the cheese. The avocado provides all the creamy richness you need. These roll-ups feel like a fun little finger food, and they keep your energy steady without any mid-afternoon crash. Next, we've got a bright herby salad that tastes like a trip to the Mediterranean. This cauliflower tabbouleh is a brilliant way to enjoy a classic Middle Eastern salad without the extra carbs from bulgur wheat. It's a fantastic summer lunch because it's served cold, comes together in minutes, and keeps beautifully in the fridge. You start by pulsing raw cauliflower florets in a food processor until they look like tiny grains, then transfer them to a big bowl. Add chopped fresh parsley, mint, diced cucumber, cherry tomatoes, and a can of rinsed chickpeas for protein and fiber. Dress it simply with lemon juice, olive oil, salt, and a pinch of pepper, then toss everything together. For an allergy-friendly twist, skip the tomatoes if nightshades bother you, and add some diced bell pepper instead. This salad tastes so fresh and zesty that you'll forget it's secretly packed with vegetables and plant-based goodness. Now, let's move on to a dish that pairs sweet and savory in the most unexpected way. You might not expect to see watermelon on a diabetic-friendly list, but this grilled halloumi and watermelon salad is all about balance and portion control. It's the ultimate summer lunch because the cool, juicy watermelon perfectly offsets the salty, warm halloumi cheese. Cut the watermelon into thick triangles or cubes and slice the halloumi into similar-sized pieces. Grill the halloumi for just a minute or two on each side until it's golden and slightly crispy on the outside. Arrange the watermelon and halloumi on a plate, scatter fresh mint leaves over the top, and finish with a drizzle of balsamic glaze or a squeeze of lime. To keep the carbs lower, use a small amount of watermelon and pair it with a big handful of arugula or spinach. The salty-sweet combo feels like a treat, and the high protein from the halloumi helps keep your blood sugar stable. For our final dish, I've saved a light, savory option that's perfect for wrapping up this summer lunch collection. To close out this series, I want to share a simple baked cod with a fresh tomato and olive salsa that feels elegant but takes almost no effort. It's a wonderful diabetic-friendly lunch because cod is lean, high in protein, and pairs beautifully with the low-carb, flavorful salsa. Just season the cod fillets with a little salt, pepper, and a splash of lemon juice, then bake them in the oven until they flake easily with a fork. While the fish cooks, stir together chopped tomatoes, pitted Kalamata olives, red onion, capers, and a handful of fresh basil. Spoon the salsa over the warm cod and serve it alongside a simple green salad or steamed broccoli. If you don't have cod, any white fish like tilapia or haddock works perfectly, and you can swap the olives for diced cucumber if you prefer a milder flavor. This meal feels light yet completely satisfying, and it proves that diabetic-friendly lunches can be both delicious and easy every single day. Thanks for spending this summer with us, and we'll see you next time for more recipes that make healthy eating something to look forward to. And that wraps up our full lineup of diabetic-friendly lunches that you'll actually look forward to all summer long. From light salads to hearty wraps, this roundup gives you plenty of choices to fit your taste and your needs. Feel free to mix and match these ideas or swap ingredients to match what you have on hand. If you enjoyed this collection, please hit that like button and subscribe so you never miss another recipe lineup. For even more allergy-friendly and diabetic-friendly meals, come visit us at www.healthybitestribe.com. On our site, you'll find an AI recipe generator, a meal planner, and easy ways to save and share your favorite recipes. You can also join our community chat where folks swap tips, ask questions, and support each other every day. Subscribe to the channel and head over to the website. We'd love to have you as part of the Healthy Bites tribe.